It's that time of year again, when the air turns crisp, the days grow noticeably shorter, and the world seems to slow down just a little. The golden leaves drift to the ground, and you can see your breath in the morning as you head outside. There's a certain anticipation in the air, a sense that something is about to change. And with that change comes the big question on everyone's mind. What will winter bring this year? Will it be a season of gentle snowfalls and cozy nights, or will we face icy storms and blustery winds? It's a question as old as time, and one that sparks curiosity and conversation in every community. Long before the days of radar, satellites, and instant weather updates on our phones, people turned to trusted sources for answers. The Old Farmer's Almanac and the Farmer's Almanac were the go-to guides, offering weather wisdom passed down through generations. These books were treasured for their predictions, but also for the sense of continuity they provided. These almanacs are more than just weather guides, they're a beloved American tradition. For many families, reading the almanac together by the fire is a cherished ritual, connecting us to a simpler, more seasonal way of life. They remind us of a time when people lived closely with the rhythms of nature, planning their days and years by the changing seasons. The Old Farmer's Almanac has been published every single year since 1792, surviving wars, depressions, and every American presidency. Its yellow cover and familiar wit have become icons in their own right, a testament to its enduring place in our culture. The Farmer's Almanac, first published in 1818, has its own loyal following. Its secret forecasting formula, guarded for over 2 centuries, adds an air of mystery and excitement to each new edition. People eagerly await its predictions, comparing notes and sharing stories year after year. But there's so much more to these almanacs than just weather forecasts. Their pages are filled with practical gardening tips, timeless folklore, and delicious recipes that celebrate the bounty of each season. They offer advice on everything from planting by the moon to making the perfect pie crust. And let's not forget the humor, quirky anecdotes, witty observations, and lighthearted jokes that bring a smile to readers' faces. It's this unique blend of information and entertainment that keeps people coming back year after year, making the almanac a fixture in homes across the country. Even in our high-tech world, where weather apps and satellite images are just a tap away, the appeal of the almanac endures. Its forecasts, rooted in solar science, climatology, and centuries-old tradition, remind us of our deep connection to the natural world and the cycles that shape our lives. As we look ahead to the winter of 2025 to 2026, there's a special excitement in turning the pages to see what these time-honored guides predict. Will their forecasts match what we see outside our windows? Only time will tell, but the ritual of checking the almanac is part of the fun. So as the first snowflakes begin to fall, here's what you need to know from the almanacs, your trusted companions for weather, wisdom, and a little bit of wonder. Why do so many still trust these centuries-old almanacs in the digital age? Their broad, long-range forecasts help with planning, something daily weather apps can't do. The annual release of their winter predictions sparks conversation and friendly rivalry with modern meteorologists. Their secret formulas, based on solar activity and historical patterns, feel organic and rooted in natural cycles. There's a certain charm in relying on accumulated wisdom rather than just algorithms. The almanacs also offer a sense of preparedness. Knowing what's ahead helps families and planners get ready. Whether it's budgeting for heating or prepping for snow, their advice turns uncertainty into action. That's why millions still reach for their trusty almanacs every year. It's tradition, anticipation, and practical guidance all in one. The headline for winter 2025 to 2026. A tale of 2 winters, dramatic contrasts and unpredictable swings. Both almanacs predict stretches of mild weather, interrupted by sudden wild bursts of classic winter cold. Picture sunny January days, then a surprise snowstorm or Arctic blast the next week. The Farmer's Almanac calls it "Brr is back," but only in short, sharp periods. Solar cycles and shifting jet streams will drive these swings, pulling frigid air south, then letting warmth return. For families and travelers, flexibility is key. Conditions could change overnight. Gardeners should protect plants from sudden frosts after warm spells. The main message: average won't mean much this winter. Expect a back-and-forth battle between mild air and true winter cold. Stay ready for anything from December through March. Let's zoom in on the I-95 corridor from New England to the Mid-Atlantic. This stretch of highway is a lifeline for millions, connecting bustling cities and quaint towns alike. It's a region known for its unpredictable winter weather, where one day can bring a mild breeze and the next, a fierce snowstorm. The Northeast, including Boston and Portland, is in for a generally warmer, less snowy winter, but don't put away the snow shovels yet. While the overall trend points to milder conditions, the region is still susceptible to sudden, intense snowfalls. These bursts of winter weather can catch residents off guard, making it essential to stay prepared. Expect long stretches of quiet weather punctuated by a few dramatic snow events, especially around the holidays. These periods of calm can lull people into a false sense of security, only to be jolted by a sudden snowstorm that transforms the landscape overnight. The Atlantic Corridor, New York, Philly, D.C., looks even milder and drier, with fewer travel headaches but still a risk of a major snow or ice event if cold snaps align with storms. This means that while daily commutes might be smoother, the potential for disruptive weather remains, especially if temperatures drop suddenly. Both almanacs highlight late December as a time to watch for a possible holiday snowstorm. This could bring a picturesque white Christmas, but also the challenges of navigating through heavy snow during one of the busiest travel times of the year. The Old Farmer's Almanac sees a more consistently mild pattern, a winter where temperatures hover above average, leading to more frequent thaws and fewer prolonged cold spells. The Farmer's Almanac predicts sharper swings. This means residents should be ready for rapid changes from warm sunny days to sudden intense snowfalls, making it crucial to stay informed and adaptable. Bottom line, be ready for spring-like days and sudden winter surprises. The weather can change in the blink of an eye, so keep your winter gear handy even as you enjoy milder days. Old Man Winter may still have a few tricks up his sleeve. Stay vigilant and prepared for whatever this unpredictable season may bring. As you head south, winter takes on a different character, sometimes rare, often disruptive, and always memorable. In regions where snow is a novelty, even a dusting can transform the landscape and daily routines. This year, the northern Appalachians are expected to experience milder temperatures and less snow than usual, making for a gentler winter. But in the southern Appalachians, places like Asheville and the Smoky Mountains, a classic snowy winter could be in store, with picturesque scenes and the potential for significant accumulation. Across the broader Southeast, including states like Georgia and Alabama, forecasts point to a colder-than-average season. This means a real possibility of snow or ice, which can catch residents off guard and create challenges for communities not used to winter weather. Even a small amount of frozen precipitation can lead to major disruptions. Roads become slick, schools may close, and daily life can grind to a halt as people adjust to conditions they rarely face. Travelers along major routes like I-75 or I-85 and at busy airports such as Atlanta should be prepared for delays and cancellations. Winter weather can quickly snarl traffic and disrupt travel plans, so it's wise to stay informed and flexible. For families, now is the time to winterize homes, insulate pipes, check heating systems, and stock up on essentials. Power outages are more likely when ice accumulates on trees and power lines, so having a plan in place is crucial for safety and comfort. Even Florida isn't immune. While the southern part of the state will mostly see cooler temperatures, northern Florida could face frost and the occasional cold snap, putting sensitive plants and crops at risk. The Southeast as a whole should brace for a winter that's colder and more surprising than usual, with the potential for storms in places that rarely see them. So, don't be shocked if you wake up to a rare southern snowfall this year. Nature just might have a few surprises in store. Over in the southern plains, Texas and Oklahoma, expect a drier, warmer winter overall. But don't get too comfortable. Sudden, sharp cold snaps are likely, with temperatures swinging from the 60s to the 20s overnight. Brief Arctic blasts could impact agriculture and infrastructure, and an early season snow event is possible. The main concern is drought. Less winter precipitation could worsen water shortages and wildfire risk. Farmers and ranchers should monitor conditions closely. Preparation is key. Check heating systems, protect pipes, and stay alert for rapid changes. Enjoy the mild spells, but be ready to bundle up fast. This winter is all about vigilance and flexibility. In Texas and Oklahoma, expect the unexpected. In the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, and North Central states, get ready for a classic snow-filled winter. The almanacs agree, this region will see plenty of snow and cold, making it a true winter wonderland. The Great Lakes area, especially, is in for heavy lake-effect snow. Think Buffalo, Detroit, Chicago. The Ohio Valley and north-central states will be the battleground for Arctic air and southern moisture, fueling frequent snowstorms. Mild spells will be rare. Expect a sustained winter that could last into spring. Stock up on salt, check your winter tires, and prep emergency kits for your car. School closures and travel disruptions are likely, so stay informed. For snow lovers, this is your year. Embrace the season and get ready early. Out in the Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, the story is mild and dry. Expect above-average temperatures and below-normal precipitation, with less mountain snow than usual. This could mean water shortages and higher wildfire risk next summer, as reduced snowpack impacts rivers and reservoirs. Ski resorts may face a tough season, with less natural snow and a shorter window for winter sports. Rain will be more common than snow at lower elevations. Watch for possible atmospheric river events. Heavy rain and flooding could be the wild card. Water conservation should be a priority, even if impacts aren't felt until later. Travel over mountain passes may be easier, but always be prepared for sudden changes. This winter, hope for a few good snowstorms to build up that vital snowpack. When will winter hit hardest? Both almanacs highlight a few key periods. Watch late November. An early cold blast could bring the first big snow and disrupt Thanksgiving travel. Late January through early February is prime time for major storms and Arctic outbreaks, especially in the central and eastern U.S. Don't let your guard down in March. Late-season blizzards are possible, especially in the Northeast and Midwest. The theme for winter 2025 to 2026: contrasts, surprises, and staying prepared. From snowy Great Lakes to mild Northwest, every region has its own story. Stay flexible, stay safe, and keep an eye on the forecast. That's your winter outlook. Bundle up and enjoy the season.